WorldCoin is great and I don't buy it. I don't buy the token even though the founder behind the project has an incredible reputation. The problem that WorldCoin tries to solve is also big enough and there's already tons of funding and quite a bit of adoption. And even on the day of its launch, WorldCoin got into the top 100 cryptocurrencies. So the founder is Sam Altman, who was the CEO of Reddit and is the founder of OpenAI that published ChatGPT. And the fundamental problem that WorldCoin tries to solve is verification of identity. And especially you, as the followers of crypto YouTube channels, have that problem all the time. You see crypto YouTubers getting impersonated all the time. So there are scammers out there, be it in YouTube, be it on Telegram or in Discord, that pretend to be me, that contact you and that try to scam you out of your crypto. And so WorldCoin tries to establish a global KYC program based on the retina. So there's a scanning device called an orb and it looks at your eyes, saves that data. It's a quite massive device in size. Look at this over here or over here. And it stores that data, of course, on the blockchain. And so we all have our verified identities. AI cannot copy us, other people can't copy us. Every person has one ID. And a lot of people are scared of this, especially the crypto community that doesn't want to do KYC. But if we are realistic, we are already giving away our biometric data via our fingerprints on the phone or also via Face ID using various Apple devices, for example. But of course, it is somewhat of a dystopian future having to look into devices like this, even though they pretty much do the same as our phones. Now, the founder is great. The problem to be solved is great. There are some concerns, but maybe they can be solved. Why do I stay away from the coin? Why not make an asymmetric bet? You can lose 100%, but you can win multiple X returns. That's the idea of VC investing. Most projects fail, but the few that don't, they make up for all the losses. They return the overall return of a fund. And Sam Altman has a very good track record. He's also the president of Y Combinator. Y Combinator is a VC firm that makes seed investments into companies. They funded, for example, Airbnb and Dropbox. The problem with an investment in the WorldCoin token is the tokenomics. There's a dedicated page on this here on the white paper, whitepaper.worldcoin.org/tokenomics. And we've got a lot of interesting charts here. But we don't even have to go through all of this. This here already gives an initial interesting perspective, right? We are launching over here, and this will be the supply in 15 years. We don't have to go through all of this. Who gets what? Where will this all be invested in, etc. You can simply just look at CoinGecko. The market cap is at 228 million, but the fully diluted valuation is at 21 billion. So 368,000 millions divided by 228 millions. It's a factor of 94 almost. The circulating supply of the WorldCoin token will 94x. And that's the problem with many altcoins. As supply expands, the adoption has to grow in sync. And that only keeps your purchasing power stable. You're actually betting on adoption growing faster even than inflation. And when you've got a 94x in expansion of token supply, you're really betting for the moonshot. And so what you can see after the launch is that most people just ride the hype so far. This is a chart directly after launch. We saw a nice spike up, a 2x basically, but now people are getting somewhat worried. And I can understand the market. I am worried as well. The crypto community doesn't like KYC, but it does make sense to keep a close eye on the development of the project, to look very closely at how many irises are getting scanned, how much is WorldCoin being used. Maybe not today when there's so much hype, but long term, as supply increases, this might be a short opportunity. There might be an opportunity to bet on falling prices of WorldCoin once the hype is gone. This is actually how I make most of my alpha on top of just holding Bitcoin. Most of my additional performance comes from betting on falling prices of altcoins, because most altcoins do worse than Bitcoin. Only a few ones do better. Now, making money with falling prices is actually easier than making money from rising prices. And that's because of the return distribution in crypto. Very few altcoins outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. The vast majority has very poor tokenomics. It has expanding token supply. It doesn't have enough people jumping onto the project. It has a lot of potential competition, and that makes most altcoins underperform. So it is easier to bet on falling prices of the poorest altcoins than it is to find the needle in the haystack, to find the one altcoin that might do better than Bitcoin. If you just select a random altcoin out of the top 100, chances are that you're going to do worse than Bitcoin. The chances are probably above 80%. So it's easier to generate alpha on top of just holding Bitcoin by betting on falling prices of poor performers. And the first time where I did this very publicly on the YouTube channel was with the Pancake Swap token. So this is the chart, Cake relative to BNB. It really crashed. And we totally anticipated this crash more than 50% because of the unlock of the staking program of Cake. Now you don't have to trust me, simply just look at the history in Premium here with the keyword Cake. We talked about this all the time, starting even from the 3rd of January 2023. So this was over here. And so this is how I handle my videos. I never delete any premium video. I never delete any YouTube video. You can track back what I've said in the past and simply look at how this ages. And I'm for sure not right all the time, but since statistics are in our favor when we bet on falling prices, I am more often right than wrong when it comes to shorting altcoins. Now here's another example. This is Filecoin. This is falling relative to Bitcoin. It's still an open position. Then we've got Optimism. I have talked about this Optimism short already on YouTube, and I still keep that open. I don't think that as to date, which is the 5th of June 2023, that the team and the early backers have already sold. Most of the price depreciation we see so far is probably from short speculative money such as us. There's also other very profit-making positions. This one, for example, I'm not going to disclose this openly now. This is part of Premium. Here's another one that we expect to very soon go further down. Again, part of Premium. And so that's why the relatively high price of $75 per month is worth it. There is real alpha, real outperformance in the Premium membership. If you've got $5,000 that you're willing to dedicate to crypto investments, then I'm very sure that the money that you spend on Premium will more than make up for it. The crypto market is simply that inefficient. It's way easier to beat crypto than it is, for example, the stock market, where there's now so many professional investors already in it. But I do understand how spending $75 on a monthly subscription might feel somewhat daunting at the beginning. But I did see how most people simply stay subscribed for the long term because of all of those opportunities. And so here comes the deal. If you are unhappy with the content that comes with Premium, if you are dissatisfied, then I will refund you 100% if you message me in the first week. So you sign up, you watch all the videos, you download all the content you want, you check out the Telegram channels, etc. And if after 1 week you don't feel like you get adequate value out of this, then message me in Telegram or email me and you get all your money back. I will simply just refund you within Stripe. I'm that certain that it's really worth it. So there's really no downside for you. There's only upside for trying it out. I really wouldn't know a reason why you wouldn't just give it a shot. So looking forward to see you on Premium. Looking forward to see you in the Premium chats, in the Premium Telegrams. We discuss various opportunities over here. And of course, thanks for watching this video. Bye-bye.